If the bill doesn't get passed and we continue with some form of the Obama Care Act, how does that change your world at all? How does that change the challenges that you have as a drugs company?
So I think the answer is a little bit more complex than that. We are an hybrid, most probably the only hybrid. That means we are the leading generic company in the world, but we are also an innovative drug company. We are leading in multiple sclerosis, other neurodegenerative, respiratory, and things like that. And at the end, when you look on what's happening, at least the last year or so, we had a lot of headwinds and a lot of pricing pressure, mainly in the US. So I think at the end, as I said before, it's not about a president in the US. It will have implication because we try to get to some stabilization. I think what really happened was the uncertainty, where this administration is going, what it will do. And I think part of it, because we have some certainty around, that's why you see the shares reacting.
You talk about that uncertainty, and I think that is key here, because not only does it hold back some of the R&D necessary on real groundbreaking drug development, but it may also slow some of the movement into digital healthcare and disruption in the industry. Do you get that feeling that CEOs are holding back on committing CapEx in this space because they're waiting to see what beds down?
So at least I'm a very great believer that we are now in a huge disruption within the healthcare. And I think it will affect our industry. By the way, I think the healthcare industry is one of the most traditional one, maybe the last one that was not really affected. So for me, the digital reform, or whatever we see, is a huge enabler. I think what we see is a change in our consumer. There is a new consumer, mainly in the US. I think he or she expects very different value from us and from the healthcare. And I think we are in the disruption. That said, like any company, we need to think about where we invest and how we invest and what is the right time to jump into the water. And I think that's exactly the one question that nobody knows how to answer, because different parts of the system are moving in different pace. And it's very, very difficult, especially for incumbents, to find the right way and where to move. And that's why we have to do it by collaboration, maybe with startups, with small companies, and try to find a solution. I don't think, again, that this administration has any relevance to that. I don't think even this administration can stop the revolution.